Well, hello there, fans, and welcome to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. I'm your host, Daniel Turner. Great to be with you. Going to do back-to-back episodes for you today. Obviously, record them separately. I'm crazy like that. But we were trying to record yesterday from Madrid. But you know, the heat got to me, and also my computer died, and I just didn't have the energy to plug it back in and look up the scores from a bad loss, so I left it at that. So we're talking about the game that happened on Friday night, and it was a 5-3 final for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They defeated the Mariners at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, one of the nicest parks in the league. This is the matchup of the two seafaring peoples, the Pirates and the Mariners, the only seafaring named teams in the majors. So the Pirates moved to 57 and 64. They're fifth in the NL Central. They're fallen out of a playoff spot. The Mariners as well are struggling lately. They are now 63 and 60. The Mariners had 3 errors for five hits and 3 runs. When you have as many errors as runs, it's not good. Pirates had 8 hits for 5 runs. They were also facing Paul Skenes, who's one of the best young pitchers in the majors. He's now 7-2 with a 2.30 ERA. Logan Gilbert got the loss, 7-9 with a 2.96 ERA. Closer Bednar for the Pirates got his 21st save of the year with a 5.83 ERA. In terms of the pitching line, Skenes threw 93 pitches, 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a homer. Gilbert threw 96 pitches, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 6 Ks, and a homer. 2.96 ERA on the season for Gilbert now, as I said. Austin Voth did a third of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 K. Chargois, a third of an inning that was clean, and then Thornton, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 Ks. So 9 strikeouts for Mariners pitching, 10 strikeouts for Pittsburgh pitching. I see that Pittsburgh was wearing their crazy PGH uniforms, which don't totally suck. It was Nicholas, Chapman, and Bednar out of the bullpen for the Pirates. Bednar gave up a run, but that was it. So in terms of scoring, Luke Raley got his 15th of the year with Jorge Polanco on base in the top of the 4th, 2-0 Seattle at that point. But then Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, former Blue Jay, doubled, scored Brian Reynolds to make it 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Then bottom of 5, Yasmani Grandal, solo shot to tie the game. Same inning, Andrew McCutcheon, sac fly. Michael A. Taylor scored, 3-2 Pittsburgh. Then bottom of 7, O'Neal Cruz doubled, allowing Michael A. Taylor and Ji-Wan Bae to score, 5-2 Pittsburgh. And top 9, Jorge got one back with his 12th of the year, but it was not enough. The way that goes is that the only saving grace there was that the White Sox managed to beat the Astros that day as well. That happened. And so the Astros didn't gain any more ground on the M's. But life is not good in Mariner land. Life is not good in Mariner land right now. So the offense, last night on Friday night was pretty bad. I guess they got 5 hits, and this came from Julio, who got 2. He was 2 for 4. Polanco and Raley. Raley had 2. He was 2 for 3 with a run and 2 ribbies. The errors came from a Cal Raleigh throwing error and a Polanco fielding error and a Gilbert throwing error. But it looks like all the runs were earned, except for one. One of Gilbert's runs was not earned. So anyway, didn't really hurt them, I suppose, but still not good when you're kicking the ball around like that, among other things. So what about the scores from Friday night? We're going to forego the preview because I'm just going to run right into Game 2 of that series. But the scores, other than the one that I wanted to mention to y'all about the Astros, which I already did, which thankfully they somehow lost to the White Sox 5-4. Elsewhere in the majors, the Royals beat the Reds. Not good. The Cubs beat the Blue Jays 6-5. The Phillies beat the Nationals 3-2. The Yankees beat the Tigers 3-0. Rays beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. Red Sox beat the Orioles 12-2. Not good. Mets over the Marlins 7-3. Twins over the Rangers 4-3. White Sox over the Astros 5-4. Brewers over the Guardians 5-3. Dodgers over the Cardinals 7-6. Angels over the Braves 3-2. Rockies over the Padres 7-3, and the score in the Royals-Reds game was 7-1 for the Royals. So, that'll do it for us for today's episode. And then we will check back in with you to talk about Saturday's game and preview Sunday.